Connected. Channel switched.
All right,
Especially like Hector's even got fiber, and we still have issues with the quality and things like that. And it's AFK screen at the moment.
All right.
Stream is up.
Yeah, that's fine. It's back in. Yeah, it's saying about OBS. Sometimes it just drops out connection from the Twitch server for like a second. It swaps me to the AFK screen. That's what I've worked out.
Yeah.
It actually drops connection. So I do believe we're back up now. If the stream could ask, just let us know if we are back up. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's super annoying. There's nothing we can do about it. Alright, yeah, so we are back.
Yeah, we are back.
Too easy. Again, do apologize for that. It's, for some odd reason, I just sometimes drop connection to the Twitch server for a second. But we seem to be running back. I don't believe we'll have any more issues. Let us know if the audio and everything's fine. Yeah, it is. In the end, it is just Perth internet. It's horrid. Absolutely horrid. Alright, so how are you feeling, if you're still here, Pilly, about the maps? Like, are you guys set on winning any sort of maps?
I think I'm pretty comfortable with the first three, and then Cobble, we'll see how we go. But yeah, I don't know. It'll just be down to aim duels and stuff like that. They're a bit more of an organised team, so by all rights they should just win outright. But I don't know. The maps kind of favour us simply because if anybody's individually on their game and they can get picks, then obviously we'll win a lot more rounds than we should.
Oh yeah. Now in saying that, I do need to ask, who's your team AWPer, main AWPer for the team?
Nobody. Will all pick it up. All of us capable.
Yeah, see, that's what I thought. Because I was seeing the last couple of games, like you guys were swapping in between it. Yeah, that's pretty. Like, I'm really looking forward to this like lineup, especially purely because you guys aren't like a solid team. You're a bit of a pug team, as you said. Whereas Alpha Sydney, of course, are a dedicated lineup. So it's going to be nice to see how they handle a team. I guess you guys are sort of built on individual fragging, almost. But I mean, in saying that, you guys obviously have to have some strats in the bag, yeah?
Well, yeah, me being an IGL and having led a couple of teams in the past, I'm okay at just calling on the fly and just getting people organised. And when you have played with people previously, you kind of know what their skill set is. So.
Yeah, you know how to play off of them, and you can almost, people on a site together know how each other will play that site in, various situations.
Yep,
yeah,
exactly.
You guys definitely, I saw that during the, upper bracket. You guys really are able to play off of the fact that you are very comfortable with each other. Alright, so I believe the server has restarted now, so we will just be waiting for, I think, all the players to connect.
I'll go hop in then.
Yeah, I think
Doesplay time is 7:58, so yep, we got like 2 minutes before the start of the match.
we'll chuck on a bit of music.
So good luck and have fun. Thank you for joining us as well.
Yeah, cheers for joining us, Pilly.
No worries. Have a good cast.
User disconnected from your channel.
Chuck the music back on. Alright, so we will be with you guys in a second. It shouldn't be long at all. And we'll get straight into the cast.
Apparently there's some new gang out there robbing everybody blind.
Who are you?
take my hand and we'll go away to a different place, float on air, and we'll hide away. I'll be your escape. Look up and feel the shifting winds tossing us around again. Hold tight, you're ready to begin, and just levitate.
Right now, we should not be too much longer.
No control over where we go, but we don't care to know. Ignorance is bliss. The tears are gone, and they drifted back from where they came, and they will not be missed. Look up and feel the shivering winds tossing us around again. Hold tight, you're ready to begin. gotta know that this ain't living, but we could run from You've gotta know that nothing lasts forever.
I do believe we're still waiting on 2 players on our west side. Apart from that, we're pretty good to go. So, yeah, there's not really much else to do until we can start. So just stuck into the music still and keep that rolling.
Counter-terrorists win.
The fire makes the city look bright. Close your eyes and just stay tight. We have to go. Stay with me while we leave. Don't worry, just believe.
So I do believe we have all the players in now.
Yeah, we do.
And the knife round will start.
Too easy. Let's get into this. So, leading into this game, Prowess already have 1 point for the best of 5. I've said that before, obviously, but I'm really looking
You
forward.
have to reset it in a minute. There we go, that's better.
Yeah. I'm really looking forward to. I mean, out of all the maps, Cache, because Aussie teams like to play Cache quite a lot, and they're quite good enough. So as we get into the round where everyone gets stabbed and shanked, terrorists look like they're coming out on top. Counter-terrorists, they get 1 though. And yeah, 1v4. So Alpha Sydney take the knife round and they switch.
No, I think, yeah, Alpha Sydney swap.
Which is the obvious thing to do on Mirage. It's more comfortable, especially going into something like a best of 3 or a best of 5, to start off on counter-terrorist side. You kind of get the feel of the enemy team, and in some way you get a bit more control over what the enemy does than you would on the terrorist side. Just because obviously you're defending.
You get to set the pace of the game a bit more.
Yeah.
T side.
And also the pistol advantage on the side is undeniably strong. Like the P2K and USP, especially after the obviously revert of the recent changes, it's so strong. Shouldn't be long now. Just waiting for them all to already up. These teams like to take a long time for some reason. Players together, etc, etc. It's going to be a long couple of games. Not quite as long as the other night, where we hit 10.5 hours, I think it was. That was god. But hey, it was fun. I really do enjoy casting CS.
I believe their 5th is back now.
What's your, like, what map are you looking forward to?
Honestly, I would like to see take the first map just so we can go to Cobble. Because Cobble, for the third, I believe. Cobble for the fourth, yeah. I'd like to see Alpha Sydney take the first two, Prowess take Cache, just so we can see them on Cobble, because I believe these two teams on Cobble, that'd be a good game. And we'd get to go to 4 maps too. Prowess do only need to win 2 maps to take this series out.
Alright, we're getting into the pistol round now, so everything's starting up. It's going to be a good game. It really is, especially on a map like Mirage. I think a lot of this is going to be determined by the pistol rounds. Alpha Sydney taking CT side, if they can take this pistol, they can really get the ball rolling. Talking to Pilly.
So we see some smokes coming out on T's here. Looks like they will go for, I think, an A execute.
Yeah.
Which is it's very smart for a pistol round, because usually the CTs will let you get that plant, and they will simply play for the retake.
Now both counter-terrorists are set up CT, so they don't smoke CT off, which is a bit annoying. So counter-terrorists get the free angles onto the site there, and yeah.
Kyoto.
Nice frag. No, he can't, but Freakin said to back him up and he gets frag as well. Freakin goes down, so does Kyoto. There's some nice shots there.
Liaz though, nice position here, has been spotted.
Up to Pilly and
Peel can't find the shots.
Oh, but he gets one. Connects to Liaz in the side of the face. Tags the other as well in the chest, and he gets the follow-up.
Very nice round there from Prowess.
Oh yeah.
Taking those smokes and just executing on the first round. Those CTs, even though the CT smoke didn't actually get smoked, they did a bit of damage, but they weren't actually able to hold the site long enough. And now we will see, again, this second rifle buy. 2 AKs on Pill and Cruden.
Yeah, and it looks like they're going to be setting up passively, maybe taking mid control more than anything, and B.
Yeah, Pill getting a nice shot onto Liaz.
We see them push out mid and take
out
control.
snipers now.
Counter-terrorists are actually playing heavy A, to be honest. They still think it's going to be A. They got 1 man at B now. Bomb is, of course, back towards B, so we could see a rotate. 1 CT pushing T spawn. Cruden's waiting for it. And he goes down. Got shots going out towards him.
Can't make the shots on Wally. Oof. Wally finds the Mac-10 and Pill finds Kyoto.
It's all up to Sonic now. Man, on a mission. 1v5. 2 of them are tagged.
Knows they're in mid.
They're rushing him. Can do this. And he can't quite get one. Cruden kills his teammate
with
there.
The team kill.
Wow. That's actually like quite a bit of money. That was a Galil that they lost. Meant to save 2 Mac-10s, but...
Alright, so we will see a full save here. P250s on 3 of the CTs. 4 of the CTs.
Cruden head towards A for the quick pick A main. There's 3 counter-terrorists stack here. If he pushes out, it's going to be a bad situation. And the timing there, Chuck flips away just some peaks, but he gets the frag anyway. That's 1 man down towards A, the only man. We could see terrorists go for a B push after that, and it looks like they're bringing the bomb out. Sprays through it short. Can't hit anyone yet. He gets through short.
Is he going to spot him?
No, he doesn't. Sonic gets the double. Big play there from Sonic as his teammates moving to back him up. That's Liaz wanting to be up. Liaz goes down to him. He gets the second frag as well.
Sonic
goes down low. Oh, wow.
Church.
Big comeback there from Ian and Wally. I think Alpha Sydney had no idea where they were. So Ian managed to get 1 frag from behind, a second before Sonic finally spotted him. But by the time Sonic spotted him, Wally had already rotated through apps, got the frag on him, and then the one shot.
So we have a rifle round now on Alpha Sydney. Infrequent with the AWP. Looks like he's going to go for a cheeky A-ramp pick. Isn't going to find anyone because he's going to get smoked out by a teammate.
And it looks like the T's here are going for a smoke round. That's a nice smoke there. That's to hit CT.
They're going for an aggressive push mid too, but now they're all falling back on the A side, which could be a good read for the CTs here.
And I'm stuck in the nade again. But we can still see kind of what's happening.
Finds a nice shot onto Decibel.
When are they going to fix this?
Wally plants the bomb in the smoke.
There we go. Got a 5v3 now. Santos rotating. Gonna rotate the site. 5 men, and they're gonna do it. Cruden, 1 last man in A main. He gets the 1. Gets the 2. Gets the 3.
Through the smoke.
That was huge there from Cruden. Takes out the guy defusing the bomb, but can't finish the round.
Unfortunately, Cruden got pushed into that a little bit too early. If he'd been able
Yeah.
to do that a little bit later and actually get the diffuser and then recover behind,
So,
he would have had a really good chance of actually winning that round there. So Alpha Sydney take their first round. We don't see Prowess forced though. They are going to full buy up AKs. And I believe we'll see 3 smokes on A. But I think
might
this
be a
might
fake.
Be a fake. No,
yeah.
that's a mid smoke.
Oh, wow, that is a nice smoke there from Wally to take off. Cruden, though, bomb's still towards A, so we could still very well see him. So this is the stair and jungle, like... Yeah, and look, now they pull back. So they've set up the rotate for A, smoking off stair, jungle, and mid. And they're going to hit short and apps. This is a great play here, but Sonic's the man on the B side. He gets one. Nice cross sight. There's nothing they can do.
Wait, no. Because look at this. Go to Pill.
The double fake.
Go to Pill. Pill and Cruden come out of that. Come out of Palace. Pill gets the shot on him. Frequent in CT. Cruden with the plant.
This is just a great round here from Prowess, faking out the CTs.
CTs.
Again.
Completely forced to rotate off of the A side, and they get caught off guard at every angle returning.
Smoke comes into Palace there. Pill is stuck and he goes down, but Wally, he's behind them
Wally in
all.
a great spot
He
here.
can't get the diffuser though. Yeah, and that's it. Round goes to Alpha. I've got to say, Prowess, they're managing to get into the site when there's like a minimum of 4 CTs left alive. So they kill one man and then force them to rotate off the site.
Yep. The fakes and the executions are outstanding. The issue is though, they're losing either that 1 or that 2 taking that site or that lurker, and a 4v4 retake. The CTs just wait for the smokes to go down.
And pushing together. So the terrorists are setting up for another, what looks to be maybe a waterfall out Palace. The bird's eye view. This is going to be devastating if they get mowed down like I think they will. And here they come out. 1, 2, and 3. Chuch takes out 3. Just see you later. And Pilly's stuck by himself. They know he's here as well. And he goes down. Kyoto takes him out. It's Cruden in mid now. What can he do? He knows one's short, knows one's connector. Lee as he peeks. And Lee goes
him,
down.
but doesn't actually get the frag.
Now Cruden is going to fake going for that gun. Sonic, is he going to peek window? He does, and he goes down.
Nice shot on the Sonic. Takes a bit of damage there from infrequent.
I think learning off Olaf Meister how to use this Rec 9. It's so good in these sorts of situations. You can get as many exit frags as you want with this thing. Never caught without ammo as well. 24 bullets in the clip.
CT's just holding very passively on the A side. They don't want to give Prowess even a kill or, you know, give them a chance to turn it into a 1v2 here.
Well, no, of course not, because it's done enough damage as it is. It's taken out 2 players, full armor, nades, and rifles. That's the big thing about this round, is Alpha Sydney managed to save quite a few nades.
Cruden now taking some damage from infrequent.
Goes
Kyoto
down to
finishing
Kyoto.
him off.
Kyoto? Yeah,
Kyoto?
Kyoto.
Kyoto.
Kyoto? I don't know. I think it's Kyoto. We'll have to have a look at that. It's Pilly. It's Pilly. And Chuch. Or is it? Yeah, Chuch.
Pilly and Chuch. Thank you.
I've been saying that. And yeah, the sounds of drinking was deliberate.
Infrequent with a really nice shot to Ian. Drop down from Stone.
And Cruden gets the frag onto the A side. It's Liaz by himself now. Pot flash comes out. There's 2 men in connector actually. They're going to be able to back him up if anything happens here. But the terrorist, he just pulls back. Same passive. 1 man goes down to a nade. Nice nade there from Cruden.
Throwing that nade and then just backing all the way back off.
Nice even split here from the counter terrorist. But it looks like the T's are going to be hitting B.
Yeah.
Nice smoke from Wally. Grabs the bomb, and yeah, they're going to be hitting B, so...
It's going to be all up to Sonic on the site. Chuch is very close for the rotate here, so this could be It's going to be integral that Prowess get the shots onto Sonic as fast as they can. He's in a great position here to not be spotted until they either jump van or jump window.
Will he throw out the Molotov? That's the question.
I don't think he will. I think he's going to wait for them to jump down because he knows they've got to pass him. And there goes one. He gets one. He gets two.
And he gets
three.
this. Well
Sonic
done there.
holding the site like a god.
We saw him holding that angle before as well, and it's a really, really nice angle to hold, and he just does it justice. Destroying them as they push out. The best thing is that man in window, he's mid-air while you shoot him. Like, he can't really fire back, and everyone else that peeks you. I mean, it's such close angle. You've got the advantage almost every time.
Now we see a mid-rush coming out from Prowess here. Smoke goes out. Nades into Sniper's Nest.
Freaking gets one. Can't quite hit a second, but Church, he gets him from
finds the
connector.
second, though. Finds Wally as well. Also finds Deathspell.
He goes down.
Killy trying to do something about it, but infrequent putting a stop to it.
Just a nice round there from Alpha Sydney, rotating to stop that eco rush, and Church in connector destroying them as they try and push through.
So we see all AKs on Prowess here. No AWP on Ian. Definitely like to see Prowess pick up an AWP here and try and make something out of it. There's always a player playing mid.
That is prudent. And it looks like Terrace, they're going... Yeah, look, they're setting up for an A. Are they going to fake it? No, they're going to push through now. So flashes come out. Let's see if they can get counter Terrace on the other side.
In a great position here. Already pushed up into Palace. Knows that it's not going to be Palace and that it should just be A main. His teammates know this. He really doesn't care. He gets in frequent with an AK spray. Molotov goes out, pushes Judge back, and Wally finds the spray onto him.
Not much he could do there, just being burnt out.
Coyote
Nice
stuck in the
nade.
back corner also.
Oh,
Found
that
by
nade! That was a great nade there.
Liaz now in a great spot here in Palace. He's going to re-smoke.
Doesplay goes for the peak CT. Is he going to get it? No, he's not. Sonic takes him out.
Now his teammates reach CT. See
Liaz
what he can do.
drops
Jumps down
onto
the
side.
side.
Got one man at stairs.
Pilly, nice spray onto Sonic. Smokes out the man at A main, but Pilly doesn't care. Comes out and finds Liaz. Great round by Prowess there.
That would be a very, very, very bad drinking game, man, because I'm one of the people that would deliberately say it like 24/7. Every smoke thrown. And not plastered before, like, first half. As we see counter Terrace. Terrace actually setting up for a split again, just trying to get information in a pick, but Chutch, he gets one first. Now it's a 4v5 for the Terrace. Not looking very good here for Prowess. Ian in lower, he gets spotted out there. Chutch definitely saw his gun.
Tag down to 2. Definitely saw it.
But he gets the frag anyway.
Making use of that 2 HP.
Leah's now picking short. If he waited a second longer, he would have seen Decibel. He's now out boxes. Leah's goes through the ladder. He's going to come out. That and Sniper now. Decibel not peeking mid. Peeks. Terrace looking like they're setting up towards A. Maybe
Wally
trying
to get a feel for what's on site.
That is Kyoto though.
Should spot the head
He
now.
does. He did. No, he didn't. But Kyoto spotted him.
Spray. The spray gave him away though. He knows he's there now.
Nice shot there from Decibel coming up through connector. Nade comes in there, but it misses him.
Molotov should get him.
Yeah, the Molotov will
That's
force him
gonna
out. Nice
Wally
frag
finds the
there.
spray on him.
It's all up to Sonic now. He's in CT. What can he do? He's
Ian
off
is
the
tagged
fight.
down low.
Wally
But
taking
Wally
out
goes down to
this
Sonic instead. Decibel also down so low on 6. Sonic could easily take this round here. Both T's playing extremely passive. They know that they are low and they know Sonic is definitely going to be coming for him. Does he know where they are though? They've both pulled so far back off the site that he's not actually going to be able to find them.
Yeah, I think he might just go for the save. Maybe some exit frags here. Sonic. What's the score? 11-5 at the moment. Top in his team. Top in the server actually. Not on points, but
Yeah, he doesn't want to risk it. He's going to wait.
9
Cop a bit of
HP.
damage from the bomb there, 9 HP. Ian actually went down to the bomb.
Yeah, I did
believe.
notice that. It's not going to matter much though. Terrace have quite a lot of money. Look at that now. They're actually quite low. We got one man on 2.5. One man. Yeah. If terrorists lose this, they might not be able to buy next round. This could be a great round for Alpha Sydney to take and really, you know, turn the momentum around for them. They got 2 Famises as well, so it's not a full buy here for Alpha Sydney. Liaz goes for the shots in mid. Dezabel doesn't quite get the frag as the freaking test. Not Liaz. Ian gets 1 frag there onto Infrequent. We got Chutch. He's in mid connector. We saw him do work here before on an eco, and Ian pushes through, gets taken out while he's flashed.
Beautiful pop flash there, and the smoke as well, but Chutch was ready for it.
We got Wally by himself over in A main here. Probably see a rotate from the T's. They're gonna hit, yeah. Yes, they're gonna rotate towards A. We got Chutch at stairs, and that's about it here. We got 1 man in sniper. So it's gonna
Chutch
happen.
finds the top of Wally's head. This
Moves
is gonna
back into
really put a
hotbox.
strain on the T's push here. They know one's close.
And he gets it.
Finds through. Knows Dezabel's down there in the corner. Nade comes in at Dezabel's feet.
That flash though.
Completely blinding Dezabel.
He's managed to
Wandering out into
sneak
side,
through.
trying to find a CT. Is he going to find a CT in CT? He
He
does.
gets one. Chutch though, still at hotbox.
And he jumps, so gave himself away, but it doesn't matter because he is superior with that M4. Now, I think we will see a save with some utilities come out for Prowess here. 2 flashes and a Tech 9 on Pilly. Ian with a Tech 9. Cruz with a smoke. I think we'll see a bit of a B execute here. Somewhat similar to their first pistol round.
Yeah, and it's going to be Ian to lead the way. Seems to be their anti-fragger here. As he pushes straight through. That's Sonic to wait. Sonic goes down. 1 man at short though, that is Liaz. And he goes down as well.
And Infrequent's already on site, finds a nice 2k for himself, and he finds the 3rd one as well.
Yeah, so the B rush is a solid strat, but when at this level, you get heard so early that the rotates come in so quick there. Alpha Sydney, you know, they were there ready to kill them before they even got out of apps. Like,
Molotov actually taking one of the T's out, which is, you know, you don't want to be getting taken out already when you're still in apps. You want that done on site and possibly in a trade.
oh yeah.
Infrequent, not going to find anything here at mid. There are 2 T's at the other end of me. He does not know that. He does now, and he almost finds Ian. Taking
Flashes the
down to
T's in
17.
lower. Nade comes in though, taking him down to 69 as he burns it off. That Molotov going to separate the T's. One of them stuck as he jumps out. Takes quite a bit of damage there.
Infrequent, waiting for that.
Oh, what a shot! Terra's now pushing mid connector. Let's see what Infrequent can do here with the AWP. He misses one. Can he get a second? No, he can't. And he goes down there. Cruden with the frag. Sonic on the rotate. He goes down. It's up to Kyoto and Liaz now. Liaz in connector. Kyoto goes down. It's all up to Liaz. He's at stairs in a good position here. I don't know if the terrorists have seen him.
I don't think they have. Ian's very low.
And yeah, Ian did see him. He spotted his barrel. That was a nice flash there from him to force the CD to turn around. So 7 to Alpha Sydney, 6 Prowess at the moment. I mean, very, very close game. If Prowess can take
Beautiful
one,
boost
I saw
there,
that
run boost
actually.
by Dezabel.
Saw that from below.
We're going to see some mid smokes go out here. Flash and nade for anyone rushing, but there is no one there. Teaser not going to do that just yet.
See what Infrequent can do with this dig.
Wally finding Chutch.
It's a nice frag there from him.
Might find
pushes
another one
Palace.
here in Palace. He knows there's someone behind that
Oh,
pillar. He
he
spotted
spots
him. And he gets
Frequent with a crazy double. That deagle onto the man short, and he gets the 3rd. Can he get
knows
Wally
he's
though?
in there. He wants to put a stop to it.
And he
Didn't know he
can.
was on stairs though.
Frequent just going ham at the moment. Frequent's gonna swap to window, see if he can get the. Can he get the ace? He wants that ace. No armor taking out. How many people? Yeah, 4 people.
He's
So it
got a
is an ace.
4K. He wants Cruden. Cruden, though, in a great position here to put a stop to infrequent ace and put Prowess back in a really nice position to actually take a few more rounds off Alpha Sydney here.
I wish there was somewhere I could get an instant replay on that short deagle, because that was insane.
I think we might need an instant replay too. For he only has 6 seconds. He's gonna have to plant now, and he's gonna just be
No!
on the timer.
And Liaz is probably laughing right now, hiding in the corner.
That was on the low end of the timer, because if it was on the higher end, he should have just had it.
Yeah. Frequent wanting the ace there. Try to peek when he planted, but it didn't quite work as the terrorist was faking. Goes for the A main pick. Misses it as terrorists push out with the bomb as well. It's going to be a quick A execute. Frequent goes down to Ian from Apps. And Cruden gets frag onto the man on site, but there's one man still there. That is Chutch. He goes down. Another Liaz. He gets the frag onto him. Sonic rotating now through jungle. We got Cruden on stairs. He's dropped a sandwich. As T's have the site. It's a 2v1 retake actually. Cruden by himself now. See what he can do. One man in jungle. He gets spotted out. Nice shot there. Liaz pushing up. Molotov's off the bomb. Oh no. Poor Liaz. And Cruden gets the frag anyway.
Cruden with a very nice spray there.
That was a
Still
good
looking
half.
at right where he fell.
Look.
And that is a really good half there from both sides, but in particular, I'd say Prowess. That's who that favours there. With Alpha Sydney winning that first, knife round and picking the CT side, you want to be getting more than an 8-7 looking to switch over.
Oh,
now,
yeah.
if Prowess can take even just the first pistol here, and then they should take their second rifle force buy, that puts him in a really great position to, absolutely lead Alpha Sydney in the second half.
And as we head into this second half pistol round, I think this is going to be crucial for Alpha Sydney. If they don't get this, it's going to be very hard for them in this second half. See them heading towards Apps for a quick take, and Frequent's there to lead the charge. Smokes do go out for the terrorist side. One of them's off though, and it doesn't land if Liaz getting a shot there. Can't land the second. Throws bomb onto side for his teammates to plant, and he goes down to Pilly. We see a 2v3 here. Can Pilly get another? No, he can't. It's all up to Wally now.
All up to Wally. That nade isn't going to find anyone.
Just off there. Sonic in hotbox, just hiding. Kyoto's on site. Wally trying not to make noise. Will Sonic peek? No. No, one man's on site, Kyoto, and he takes him out. Hiding behind the box
Wally
there.
playing it very quiet and careful there. Thought there would be CT holding. Unfortunately, was one right behind the triple box.
Alright. We do see a force fire here, actually, from Prowess, so if they can take this force, it's going to be very, very bad for Alpha Sydney. And Ian looks away at the wrong time there. Terror's pushing short now. Cruden gets the lineup, but he can't land the shots. Decibel on the rotate. He tags one heavy. That's Chutch. Goes for the reshot. Kyoto pushes through Apps. Two men get spotted out there. Chutch with a nice shot.
Through the wall there on Decibel.
Pilly, he manages to get two with the CZ. Nice headshots there. Wally rotating through Apps. Playing it silent again. Chutch is both terrorists alone now. Wally, full armor helmet and 570, can do this. One bullet for each.
And the teams know this, and they aren't going to stay on that B side. They want nothing to do with Wally that low.
Of course they're going. Why?
And you see, oh my god, Wally almost getting infrequent.
Second, had to do a double take there. Didn't quite see terrorists the first time he picked that angle, and Frequent gets the plant down pretty quick. He's on site just to the left. Wally doesn't know. He sees him though.
Seen him.
And he goes down. One more. No!
He gets caught out by Chutch in the crossfire.
Well, he almost clutched him.
Standard trade there from Alpha Sydney and played very well.
So honestly now, Alpha Sydney are looking good in this second half. If they can keep this rolling and keep Prowess's economy down, after that force buy, we're going to see a 4th round rifle buy here from Prowess. So Prowess are going to have to go really, really big to hold this. As we see them stacking a site now, terrorists all behind it. Billy goes for the quick peek, but he goes down. Desbel up close and Cruden going for the shots as well. Desbel takes out one, but the rest of them... Not a bad eco considering all the terrorists were there, managing to take out 2 with USPs only.
3 would have been preferable,
Yeah.
but this is the do or die moment for Prowess, I'd say, on this map.
Oh,
if they
yeah.
lose this, Alpha Sydney will be 12 and 7, and then they're going to have to eco, which means Alpha Sydney should go 13 and 7.
Nice smoke there from Sonic. That's just to block off short and allow him to quick peek mid, but what have we got waiting for him in mid? Smokes go out towards A as well.
Spraying that smoke in mid, making sure no one is hiding in it or pushing through.
So it looks like Alpha Sydney is going to go for that A take. They've got the bomb set up here and smokes go out. CT, yes. So they are going to be taking A. Cruden's here in jungle to hold it up. Wally is under as well, being burnt alive, but he manages to survive. And he goes down there to charge one man with CT. Doesn't hit any tags. Cruden is still here in jungle. Goes through the smoke trying to hit something. Nade goes in. Hits him heavy. Pilly gets one for ag.
Nice shot on the charge. Infrequent, in a great spot, he do a whole lot of damage, and Cruden is his victim. So is Desabel.
It's all up to Ian and Pilly now. Ian goes through, and he almost takes out the bomb planter, but he goes down. Pilly trying to back him up there.
Coyote taking quite a bit of damage there. Was down to, I think, the mid-30s.
It was a nice try there from Prowess. The idea is that one man pops through the smoke, and the other man jumps up on box to cover him. Only issue being is Pilly was a bit late on jumping up to cover him, and obviously timing was wrong, and the trade went the wrong way. Heading into this round, we do see Terrace head towards mid. Wally though, Wally and Desabel stacking up near midcon. Terrace set up behind B.
Very quietly throughout, because they know that there should be some players down there, and Pilly cannot hear him. Not going to call anything there. He's going to hear that though, and that's going to give him away. It's going to be all up to Pilly on side with the CZ now. Infrequent goes down.
Oh, that's well done there. Goes down again. One man comes up behind. That's Ian with a double frag. Huge play. He gets the... Oh my god, Ian goes huge with the 4 frag, running up behind them. What was that? Did he even have a helmet?
Take their first round of the half, and it's single-handedly thanks to Ian.
Oh yeah, that was a huge round from Ian there. Caught the back end of that.
T-side now. T-side are going to actually save, even though that is because they've got a few players that are low. It's all that economical damage, even though they've been winning so many rounds, they've still been getting taken out.
Oh, the other thing is they know at the moment they can give away this one round. It won't obviously put Prowess one round closer, but it's not going to be a big round.
Early, he's going to burn it off.
And this is going to be a big play here.
Finds infrequent.
Another 4K from Ian, maybe?
Find Kyoto. Find Sonic though. He's going
Can't get the
first
4th.
Can't quite get it, and Cruden finishes him off. Prowess take the second round of the half now. This is looking really good for them, but Alpha Sydney very smart saving last round. They've got a full buy now.
So I've got to say, Prowess, their B site hold is very, very strong. Their A site hold seems a bit lackluster. But then again, that is Alpha Sydney also getting the entries they push onto site. Now we see Terrorists again setting up for this standard split. 2 men in mid, try and take mid control. If you can't get it, you pull off. Ian getting aggressive in Palace though, no man's there. Now he's got great control of the A site. Terrorist not really going to be able to push here. Wally's even gone into lower. That nade takes Sonic down to 50. He gets flashed out. Sonic pushes through. Wally has no idea, and Liaz takes him out from top mid. Man peeks at window. Spots out Liaz, but he's going to pull back and hide. Nice boost here from Desabel on the site. So
now, Ian's in a great spot here. If these T's decide to go Palace...
He's been here the whole round as well.
Yep, it's a great place to hold if you can actually get in, and if there's no one there, you can stay there, and they don't suspect it. But I think both the T's will go ramp. Ian, though, still in a great spot. He's going to have Cruden to back him up over on stairs, who's watching Connector right now. Flash comes out onto site. Cruden steps Connector. Ian finds Infrequent.
Yeah, that position there is just a bit too strong for them to really contest the site with. Sonic, though,
Cruden's
might find
got Sonic
Cruden
out.
here.
Ian now coming in to back him up.
One more man, and he goes down to Ian. Nice round there from Prowess. Late round, they know terrorists have to push onto one side and one side only. Thinking 2-man A, 1-man B. Just well played. Playing standard CS there. What's interesting to note is the frags at the moment on Alpha Sydney's side. Chuch and Infrequent going huge. Liaz and Kyoto falling behind a little. As well as Sonic, but again, Doesplay and Wally doing the same on Prowess's side as we see Terrace go for a quick Palace push here. Got Wally with the AWP.
Wally gets Kyoto, Doesplay gets Church, and Wally also finds Infrequent. Liaz puts a stop to it.
Oh,
Sorry.
that flash there.
Doesplay.
Oh, but Liaz gets it through the flash. No, this should not happen. And it's all up to Ian. Man near stairs. Will Liaz find him as well? No, he doesn't.
Gets
Almost.
spotted out, but also
He gets the frag there.
and finishes him off on
3 HP. Nice 4K there from Liaz, especially considering it was an eco there. Cheryl's pushing out Palace. It was a nice take. I like that waterfall out scaffolding.
Whoa, what did you do to your mic just then?
I leant away from my mic to stretch
yeah,
my back.
that's what you did. No,
Yeah.
really great round from Alpha City there. Prowess now. They will have 2 M4s and CZs on Pilly and Cruden. See what
Playing
they can do
reasonably
with it.
passive at the moment still.
Yep. Cruden and Pilly are going to try and like take someone down with their CZs and get a gun. And I think the T's know this as well.
Oh, but Pilly
T's
goes
just-
down.
Pilly.
Wally in the right spot to back his mate up there. The pop flash timing is wrong though.
Infrequent finds Wally, also finds Cruden standing behind him.
I'm not sure if he actually hit his teammate there. I think he may have shot his teammate in the back of the head. Oh, what a shot from
Ian
Infrequent.
also in jungle. Nice 3k there from Infrequent. This guy, first half, 100 average damage per round. He was always getting a kill every round. Finished the first half.
It was at least double digits, like easily at least 18.
Double digits.
I do believe it was about 18. Probably. 22 kills on the first half, man. It's Wally B. I take that shot over in Apps. It's well played by him. Over in Palace, actually. Oof. Pilly with a nice shot there onto Infrequent. Takes out the AWP for the team. A lot of damage done here on this round from Prowess. Terrorists are going to be able to buy next round no matter what. It's counter-terrorists now that
T's are
really
just-
do
are
need to
just
take this
holding-
round out.
You can see Alpha Senior just holding in T-spawn. They want someone to push to get another frag to get a bit of movement and be able to take a site. They do have 45 seconds left, and they seem like they are starting to pull back towards either the B site, or I think we might see connector to A here.
I mean, Sonic's heading up
Whoa.
short now, and we've got Kyoto and Liaz to back him up. Let's see what happens here. In and Apps.
They're going to come into B.
There's one man. All 3 counter-terrorists have rotated. Bit of lag there from the server. Cruden's in a great position to take out the bomber, but he can't land the shots. CZ
Sonic
inaccuracy
finds
for the win, but he gets one.
Ian in Apps.
It's all up to Wally
Cruden
now.
puts that CZ to use and finds Kyoto, but Liaz puts a stop to him. Wally is in Palace, and Sonic is right out to his right.
Oof, Liaz with
Loses
a
the
good
duel
shot
with
there.
Liaz, though.
Nice 3k there from Liaz. And 2k from Sonic, so carrying them through that round as it's 15-10 now. Match point for Alpha Sydney.
And we'll see Prowess, I think, buy what they can here. But I do believe that I think this map will go to Alpha Sydney.
play Alpha Sydney is setting up for an A take here. They've left the bomb in T spawn. It's a common thing to do. They're playing it very slow this round. It's nice to see a bit of a change up from them playing it fast, going very, very slow. In counter terrorists, they lose Pilly, which is not good, obviously. It's now... They've forced again, which I don't think is
They have to.
Yeah, they do have to.
They
But
have, yeah. And Cruden comes out of connector and finds Sonic.
I feel like they maybe shouldn't have forced last round. As Chutch gets the frag onto Wally, though.
Cruden falls back into A side. Throws a nice flash in that gets Chutch. Chutch, though, still finds Cruden over on stairs.
It's up to
Infrequent
one
now.
man.
Gonna...
Oh, listen to
no,
the shots come in there. Poor guy. There's no way he's coming out of this alive, like... Unless he goes huge, which he can't do.
4KZ is too much to ask from this man, and we see Alpha Sydney take the first map.
16-10. Now, that's actually... I don't think that scoreline reflects how close it was for that first and second half. Like, I think towards the second half of the second half.
It came down to losing it in the forced ecos.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we will now see Dust 2, which I believe will be a somewhat similar map to this, where we will see both teams going back and forth a bit. Who do you think's going to come out on top on the Dust 2?
Obviously, I'd like to see Prowess come out on top. It's 1-1 at the moment, and it's best of 5. Prowess obviously starting with a extra point and lead. I think Dust 2, we've seen Alpha Sydney play very, very well on this map, but in saying that, it's a bit of a pug map, and Prowess Original, as we heard from Pilly earlier, saying they are a bit of a pug team. That I feel like this map could favour them somewhat, and maybe that's why, I don't know if they picked it. I didn't know how the veto went, apart from what maps were chosen.
I believe it was ban and then pick.
Right.
Last one randomised, but doesn't matter because best of one.
Yeah,
you know,
hey.
one map advantage.
So, yeah, I think I'm going to put my money on Prowess for this one. I think that they can take this one. Alpha Sydney are looking very strong, though. Infrequent, looking sharp as ever.
Alright, so while we do wait for the players to join the server, we'll throw some music on for you, and we will be back shortly.
Oh, yeah.
You can plug SmartLink straight into your phone.
Look at that! That's my screen!
Smart.
Watch me, nay, nay. Okay. Now watch me whip. Watch me, nay, nay. Why me do it? Now watch me whip. Kill it. Watch me, nay, nay. Okay. Now watch me whip. Watch me, nay, nay. Hey, you do
do believe we are heading into the knife rounds.
Yes, indeed. Alright, so next game we will try 1.5k. Try and help you people out who are trying to watch. I do understand how frustrating it is, and I really do feel bad about it. Like, I'd love to have amazing internet in Australia, but
We will continue to try and improve the quality of the stream for you guys, so...
and that was very
Prowess
quick.
Take the knife round. That
All
was
terrorists
a lot of
in
chaos.
one pile, all in
There
one.
was a team kill there. I saw a team kill come out from Kyoto.
Literally slaughtered and put in a mass grave. Like,
Yep. And Prowess will keep their CT side.
we'll leave political rants out of this. No, it's knife round. I wish we could cast the Trident game just once. Oh,
For the... yeah.
the way they do their knife rounds make me so happy.
I do love that. That is amazing.
It's just
So, I believe we will see a smoke and 2 flashes on Sonic here.
yeah, and it's
Armor
going to be a
on
big
everyone
push.
else.
This is
Yep,
going to be
it's
nice
going to be a
to
big
see.
push.
There's
and
only
those
one
flashes and
CT.
smokes-
Sorry, my bad. There's only one CT at B. If they were to push now, and we get a rotate,
But they're not
here.
going to. Infrequent finds Ian.
A nice
Over on
boost,
long.
actually.
Nice pick there from the T's. And I think this smoke's going to give it away, because there is a player in mid. 3 very close on short.
Oh, can you get the frag? If you can, that's one going down, but still got the man on
Ball
the
up to
site.
Billy on site.
I don't know
He's
what
just
the...
rolling in.
Yeah, I don't know what the counter-terrorists can do here. I mean, they can go for the retake. It's a 2v4, but we got 2 flashes and a nade, so Decibel has the utility to be able to do this. He just needs to use it properly. Nade goes in with that hit Liaz. One of boxes though, and they get taken out.
Liaz peeking to help his teammate.
So 1-0 for Alpha Sydney. We don't see a force here from Prowess, which is interesting because they force most of the time, and you know you
Most
see
of the time on their second round, regardless of win or loss, they will force
Yeah.
something. We see a CZ on Crude. That's not much.
Oh, did Liaz spot him? Did Liaz spot Wally with the sneaky jump there? No, they didn't! Oh god, this is going to work
Wally
out so well for
in a
Wally.
great spot here.
Oh,
Hears
this
them
is
all
going to
coming
work
down
out so
short.
well. Oh god.
Is right behind them. Finds one head.
He needs to
Can't
land
quite do it,
this.
though.
He's going to run away. That's actually pretty good. And he takes out...
Finds the second.
And he gets away!
Out there alive.
No! That should not happen. In a million years. Oh,
Tagged well.
he's taken down
Crude
there
will
as
fight
well.
him with that CZ. Liaz up
trying
on
to answer
short.
back. It's a 2v2 now. Counter-terrorists could do this. Huge play there from Wally and Cruden.
Great boost into the smoke there from Wally. Playing
Oh,
very
yeah,
calm
that
and
was-
cool. Now AK and Galil on the CTs here, and only in and Galil on Liaz. But we aren't going to see them go for it. We are going to see them just save those weapons. Smart move here from Prowess.
Terrorists win.
And as we head into round 3, we see decent money on the counter-terrorist side, plus those 2 weapons. We will most likely see a force here from Prowess. There
we
is
see a
armor being
swag
brought
come
up,
out on Billy here.
and they force, they do, which is the right thing to do. They've actually got the weapon advantage at the moment on the terrorist side.
They do. Infrequent is lacking a weapon, so this is actually a
Going for a
really
big
good time
rush
to
here.
a force, but it is a big rush. And Kyoto just comes through sight, and Liaz takes out Cruden.
Wow, just quickly
Huge round from
shut
Alpha
down
Sydney
there.
here.
Quickly.
If they can finish this round out without losing anyone, they're in a really good position financially.
Yeah, I think we are going to see a save, save here from the counter-terrorist.
Liaz
most
already
definitely.
sitting on 4-6 right now.
Kyoto wants that frag though.
Round win bonus will put Liaz, sorry, in the region of almost 6 to 7k. They've found the CTs in pit, and the flash goes out. And
Yeah.
the Molotov's going to come in as well.
Just holding him back now.
Leaz sitting on 8k.
Wow, rolling in the dough at the moment.
Rolling in the dough. Doesn't even need to buy anything. Has armor. Buys a nade.
8.
That's it. That's it.
Frequent knockout attack through mid there. Almost hitting the head, believe it or not. And nade goes in, does a decent amount of damage. Touchdown to 56. Good at 85. APs now push out long. We got one counter-terrorist now pushing short. That's Wally playing aggressive. Cruden gets spotted out in mid by Sonic. Molotov comes in. Hits Wally and T's still at long with the bomb. It's 4 terrorists long. We got one lower. He goes down. Sonic's down now. Counter-terrorists have huge control. They know it's going to be an A-long now. We should see a complete rotate and very, very quick here. That one man on site does go down. Wally's on short. He's the one quickest man for the rotate. We should see one counter-terrorist headlong. No, all are going to hit short now. All together. Wally goes down. Pilly and Ian left. Let's see what they can do. Pop flash in. It hits all 3 of them. Nice flash there.
Ian
And they...
finds his way into sight. Finds the top of Chutch's head, but Yodo finds Ian. It's going to be all up to Pilly here now on short. Can't quite get the spray. Has delayed bomb line significantly though. This is when Leaz just puts a stop to it.
Now, to be honest, I felt like Pilly should have maybe dropped CT there when his mate pushed up short after he got those 2 frags, because there was a great flash in there from Pilly. He just couldn't quite follow it up on that last man. We do see Prowess echoing on this 5th round. Freaking with the orb towards mid. Seeing if he can get a frag. We got counter-terrorist pushing long though. That is in, and he goes down to Kyoto. They're waiting for it. Chutch is watching short where Wally's pushing and he gets spotted out. Wally pulls back. Counter-terrorists realizing that they're probably not going to get any cheeky frags. Cruden takes a lot of damage in mid from a nade and is down. 14 HP. Now he did have armor. The only counter-terrorist with armor. He's very low. As we see terrorists pushing up short.
Can hear them short.
Wally
He's going
gets
to back
spotted
up and
out.
flash.
One on long as well.
That's a nice flash there. Cruden though can't find anything with that flash helping him. Sonic will find him. And also finds Doesplay. Infrequent finishes it up by finding Billy with that Tech 9. Alpha Sydney just dominating on their half. Prowess here really need to try and make something work with this rifle round.
Oof, wham to your
Winning the knife and then going 5-0 is really going to put you at a bit of, you know, morale downer. You want to be winning this rifle here and sort of get that morale boost going.
So it looks
and
like
get those
terrorists are
rounds
hitting
flowing.
B quick now. Everyone with a gun. This worked last time for Alpha Sydney,
And
but
Pilly
not
with
this
a
time.
3K,
Dear Lord, they get
Pilly.
mowed down.
making sure that Prowess mark my words and take the round that they need to get the momentum to stop Alpha Sydney's madness.
Nothing Sonic
Smoke
can
comes
do.
out from Cruden.
He might go for maybe a lucky sprays through tunnel, but
Yeah, we see a bit of spray coming through, and we see Sonic and Infrequent just really not quite knowing actually what to do, having to hold now in uppers. The bomb is actually down on the other side of the smoke.
no, Frequent does have an AWP. He is brutal with this thing. Stupid quick.
Flash comes through, pushes them back. Sonic, though, finds Pilly, and more CTs just simply roll into the site. Molotov's going to come out. Cruden ain't going to budge, though, because he's nowhere near it. Flash has come in. Ian finds Sonic.
Oh!
Infrequent through smoke finds Cruden. Is just spamming the smoke. Watching lowers. Almost a little bit higher Infrequent. You can do it.
He has to reload the AWP.
I just want one more. Why is this nigga not running the same? Cruden, you know why.
You know why?
Because it's Infrequent.
He's quick, mate. He knows he can get those quick frags.
Now look at that, look at that. He loses it and boom, buys another one.
Yeah. Of course he does.
Because we all have 16k, obviously. And look at that, he's correct. Leaz sitting on 13 with a buy.
Frequent. He wants his frag in mid, but is not going to find it. He may head over to long now for the pick, and he does.
Church, though, finds a nice shot onto Wally. Wally there gets punished for peeking short, I think.
You got Ian watching the angle in mid with an AWP. I think Jezebel's there to back him up, but he's right. Good shot there, Ian. Nice flashes. He's keeping the terrorists at bay at the moment. They look like they want to do a mid to B. It really does.
Yeah. Ian.
Oh,
Ian
no.
This. Getting tagged down like that, though, to 1 HP, he is going to pull back into the side and pray for his life.
1 HP, please. 99 in 1, I think he took. That's
now,
got to
Cruden,
hurt.
in a really great spot here, finds the back of Kyoto.
Do you see one man on the B side by himself, one man top mid, Cruden? He gets another, but he can't quite get, you know, the 3-piece.
Leaz now. He's going to go back into mid to get the bomb. A little bit of cheeky banner there coming up from Alpha Sydney. Leaz finding a nice shot onto Jezebel there as he comes around the corner.
And do we see him frequent
Prowess,
with the
though,
orb?
do take the round.
And yes, we do, of course. Infrequent with the orb. Goes for that mid pitch. No, it's not. We do see one man challenging him. That is Ian.
But he is actually just going to jump peek him.
User joined your channel.
Hello, friends.
What is up, Goat? We are currently in the grand finals at the moment.
Grand finals of what?
PacificES. You may or may not have to jump out of the channel.
You may need leave.
It's streaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Well, in that case, I can fuck off.
Indeed you can.
We see the terrorists pushing short. I think the counter terrorists are aware of this. One man there,
User
that's
left
Wally. He
your
gets a
channel.
nice frag. Flashes, nades come out there. Jezebel's on site. He's
Your
got Wally to
channel
back
was
him up.
edited.
And terrorists playing a very nice game at the moment. Very passive. Cruden gets the frag onto that one man long, which is going to put the terrorists in a very awkward situation. They've got no pincer now. Which means they're either going to have to push or rotate out immediately, basically, with 30 seconds left, and it looks like, yeah,
They
they're
are going to do
run.
that. Ian, though, at the pick site with this AWP, looking to put a stop to any kind of thought to going to B, and he takes down Charge. He also finds infrequent space.
He gets the 3-piece.
Middle of Sonic.
Just
God damn it, Ian.
stellar open there from Ian. Hitting the great shots. I love that position on back of plat. It's
Good
really
AWP
hard
on
to
B
deal
sites, especially from the back of B site, can just be so lethal.
with. Yeah. Like, I think the only way to deal with that, if you know they're going to be playing one there every round, is purely to go, like,
And we see a
slippy.
fast eco rush long from the T's here.
Being shut down by Jezebel, where he
Jezebel.
goes down. Leaz with a nice 2k there. The Deggle coming to work. Ian's going to keep the angle.
Finds one. Leaz goes down. Pop flash comes in. Ian gets boosted up to sight. Very nicely done here. He's going to look in the top of box. No one's up on plat.
Infrequent gets an
No one's
AWP,
down
though.
in pit.
And
Or
he
is there
gets the
someone in pit?
frag. Every time with that AWP, I would not like to verse him, like, ever. And
Hilly
his
now.
shots.
Almost takes Sonic down. Tags him to 8 through the door.
But Sonic
Isn't gonna
manages to
him
get
on
up
the boost.
short.
And almost back to B.
Frequent with that AWP, trying to get that frag through the corner of the smoke. Can't quite hit it. 2 man seeking, and 1 with an AWP. And he goes
And the
down.
bomb
to
is
Cruden.
now downed on cross, and it's all up to Sonic on 8 HP. He should know that they're in CT from his teammate. Pilly in a great spot here to put a stop to it.
Sonic
Ooh,
wanted that
almost gets him.
And he hits the
Jumps
foot.
up,
No.
tags the foot of Lee. Pilly's like, yep, I don't want any of that.
He's set to
I'm
do
gonna
this.
go up here and get you.
He's in a great situation at the moment. They, one man, Pilly's going long. thinking ahead of the game here. Is he going to shoot him through the box? Please do it. You know
One
you
shot
want
through
to.
that box would have done the job. He has moved on now.
Sonic.
Wants to peek through the smoke. He's through the smoke. Knows
He
they're not
goes
sure,
down.
but he finds his man.
Honestly, I was expecting Sonic to clutch that. He was in a great
Sonic.
situation there, but overpeaked the angle a bit when he was trying to play sneaky. I think maybe staying in smoke would have been your best bet.
Prowess now taking 4 rounds in a row.
Terra 7, nice spawn for B actually, but they are going to head A. They send one man over there. That is Chuck. He seems to be their lurker at the moment, and Frequent going for the mid pick again. He's not going to find anyone. Wally is at long, and Ian
Nay
has pushed
comes
mid
in and
quick.
tags down Liaz,
Misses
78.
Nice early attempt there from Ian to get that quick pick. Liaz.
Wally in a great spot here to find one, but he backs off just at the last moment. And it's all a lot.
No. This is a bad situation for the counter-terrorists.
Jezebel.
One
Jezebel.
man in pit.
No, Jezebel.
Wreck him. He doesn't! No! He goes down. As Infrequent's watching behind. We got Wally on site. He's the only man to hold long. Ian's rotated out. That's 2 AWPs now. Now 2 AWPs A site watching long. That is a dangerous setup. But Infrequent. Make that 3 AWPs. What can he do? Well, he's watching short. Ian's carrying long. This is a nice setup that they've got here. Chudge gets the frag onto B though. And we are going to see it rotate out.
All the T's rotate now because Chudge just single-handedly took the B site and cleared mid for his team.
Ooh, and Freakin gets the tag onto Wally. He's low. Wally gets flashed as well. He wants this frag. He wants to answer back.
He wants to do some damage.
Ian's in CT.
He's not going to be able to though because Infrequent's going to find him first.
Oh, Ian very close to hitting that shot there. So very, very close. Infrequent is just so sharp with that AWP at the moment. Anyone who's peeking him, like, they make a mistake and they're gone. That's it.
Alpha Sydney finally putting a stop to Prowess's 4 in a row. Prowess will have a bye. Infrequent just spamming the mid door area, hoping to find someone through it. CTs though, they aren't pushing like that.
To the bell.
We've got Cruden holding passively.
Prowess playing very passive this round. Wally getting the AWP, swapping him with Ian.
Ian swapping the AWP over to Wally.
Now it looks like the terrorists are going short, so that was actually a very good idea to swap. Infrequent, it's going to be basically Infrequent versus Wally with the swap, I think. One man has rotated for the CT side.
We see Infrequent just being very
Cruden's
patient.
in a lovely boost.
Very patient. He's going to peek car next.
And
that's when Wally finds him.
Chudge.
Can't quite get the second. And Chudge finds
the lineup.
Ian. Was that through Ian? On
Yeah, that was.
Wasn't it?
Yep.
Penetration kill.
Oh mate, double penetration through 2 heads. That was insane.
CTs are still in a good position. He's
So-
very close.
The angle that Wally holds there is really nice. If you can,
With Cruden. But
if you can
Leo's
back
finds
away,
him.
no,
He also
no.
finds Pilly. And Chudge finishes Jezebel off.
as I was saying, that angle there with the AWP, it's a really nice one because you can always pull back and play the angle, and you always have cover. You just keep pulling back, but you have to hit the shots, otherwise they just keep pushing, and you end up having absolutely no cover whatsoever.
You end up being somewhere on long and they've taken sight and they plant. And then it's a retake.
It's a really bad, like, it's great if you can hit the shots, but if you're missing them, you gotta learn to just run away.
And Wally taking a nade like a champ down to 20 HP. And we see there's 3 CTs in
Ian's
here.
just watching him peek.
That nade.
Oh,
also gonna
wow.
take Jezebel. down to 39, and Wally's gonna cop the end of Kyoto.
Oh!
So is Ian! And they're gonna back off at this point, because that is just true deadly going that way. We're gonna see Jezebel run all the way back to site. And try and see if they can find something on shore here. Jezebel might be able to, can't quite get the connections. He's found out by Infrequent with 9.
So, a 1v5 retake for Cruden here. Let's see what he can do. No armor, and goes down to Church. Damn it. One day, I'd like to see one of them just go large on a 1v5. That'd be lovely.
Prowess having real trouble stringing sort of rounds together. They were able to take 4 in a row, but that wasn't until losing. I think it was 5.
Yeah. Now again, Prowess winning that knife round, I do believe, and choosing to start CT side.
Yes. This may have been because CT is their weaker, and they wanted to try that first, so they can come back on their T side. I do understand that. That is a common thing I've done before. Try and, you know, pick the knife that you're weakest on, so it less affects your actual game. And Cruden finds Liaz. Kyoto though.
Ian goes down through smoke as it's Wally left. Can't find any frags. It's all up to Pilly now. 1v4 again. Prowess are just getting destroyed. Alpha Sydney just finding the weaknesses and really taking advantage of them. They know Long's not really contested much at the beginning of the round, and with the spawns it's giving them, it's putting their, you know, some of their best players at the spawn for the long pick every round. As Kyoto stops to type.
Oh! That nade telling Kyoto to not go in the bedroom at all.
Some banter coming out from either teams.
Yeah, a little bit of banter. We'll leave that to the teams. Church though, taking down Cruden.
Can Wally get a 1D? Infrequent, he peeks the angle with his shoulder. Baiting out Wally's shot. Ian gets a shot though, onto Church. Yes, Church. Can't see it because of my neck rough. And Ian goes, he knows they're pushing short now. It's up to Wally and Jezebel, who are both on site. Can they get any frags? Wally's got a dig. He's in a great angle here and a great crossfire, but Ian answers with a couple of shots of his own. Jezebel trying to find one.
Attention over towards ramp.
Ian trying to tap on the head. Wally
now
goes
spotted
down.
by Kyoto, who also takes out Ian. But Pilly comes up from behind, gets a 2K and wins the round for Prowess.
Huge round there for Prowess. They needed that desperately. They only bought pistols.
Huge round. This is when we should see Prowess try to string some rounds together, but Infrequent and Church with a Dak. 3 Dak. This is not going to be good.
No.
We see spam through doors.
No one gets
tomorrow.
hit.
Tags go out to Wally. He's down to 72. Two of the Dak get ditched, and they had enough money for 8Ks as well.
See, last round of the half, Prowess really do need to win this. That was so disrespectful.
That was so just, we are not going to let you win this round. And Infrequent, still with the Dak.
Oh, he won't drop that weapon. Pilly has to hold this off by himself. Nice flash there. Almost get the lineup, but that Dak is too strong. There's nothing they can do.
Church gets caught out in mid by Jezebel.
Yeah.
Infrequent, just penetrate headshots in. And finds, was that an 8?
Was it? No, 4K with the Dak.
That was a 4K with the Dak.
That's so dirty. Like, that is so unbelievably dirty. I mean, strats for days, fair enough, but wow. 4 Daks down mid. What do you like? I'm actually surprised the counter terrorist didn't get tagged as much.
How do you? No, I'm surprised someone didn't get killed. But
yeah.
Wow.
How do you counter that? I mean,
how do you counter that?
You can throw a smoke top mid, but then you're vulnerable to Dak spams through the door.
They're just gonna Dak spam you while you throw the smoke and spam through the smoke. So now, we really need to see something magical from Prowess here in the first 3 rounds to try and get those pistols and the rifle. They're in a really bad position here. and it's going to really help their morale if they can do it.
Terrorists pushing up long now, which does
But
pull
look
the
at
counter
this, they've
terrorists off
left
B.
the site. They've completely left it.
This is a great play
They
here
think
from
Doesplay
Prowess.
is the bomb.
Oh, this is great. This is absolutely
Doesplay and Pili
great.
Absolutely selling the fake.
Getting a
CTs
frag as
have
well.
just caught on now, and that's only because Sonic made it into the B site, but Ian him down. Pili trying to pull back through CT, gets caught out by Infrequent. Cruden
Chutch gets
can't
one.
quite put Chutch down, and Chutch takes him out.
Second. Oh my
Wally
god.
rushes him and gets caught off guard. Infrequent
Wow.
comes in and takes out Ian.
You saw
Really
that
nice
there
start
from
of the
Chutch,
round
yeah?
there, I did. Really nice start of the round there from Prowess, but the rotate and those pistol shots from Alpha Sydney there, that was insane. We'll see a force here, rifles, and I believe a couple SMGs for Alpha Sydney. Almost nothing for Prowess here. They really need to save and try and get rifles as soon as possible and win that round. If they lose their first rifle, they're done. It will be 2-1 for Alpha Sydney.
Infrequent, please stop. Please just stop. This is not nice.
I don't think it matters what weapon it is. This man is just unstoppable.
Will he get the ace? Yes, he will.
He will. Yes, he will.
The dirty plays coming out from Alpha Sydney again.
Whether it's a DAC, an AK, an M4, or an SMG.
He will frag
He
all day.
is deadly.
That's just not. That's just. I'm speechless at this game.
Alpha Sydney here, looking to put a stop to Prowess's first
That
rifle.
nade again, Pili down to 49 HP from one nade. Sonic going for maybe that mid pick. No, he doesn't.
Infrequent flies in.
Oh wow.
Comes through the smoke and finds Billy. Chutch gets Doesplay. Cruden's there to put a stop to Chutch though.
Oh,
Infrequent
what?
just runs into sight and takes out Cruden.
It's just coming down to pure fragging at the moment from Alpha Sydney. They're setting up their plays into correct positions to stop Prowess's push, yeah, but then it's just individual plays. Prowess are doing a great job of flashing and smoking them.
Literally, he's playing every site.
Yeah. He's being put in such awkward positions and coming out on top as well. That's the big thing, and the
And we'll
nade.
see it again here, that nade.
Can you get one? Oh, you always get the lineup. Gets
And the
two.
second shot,
And
he
they're shut
almost
down
had
again.
the lineup.
Cruden's all
And
by
this should
himself.
be a 3K. This should be a 3K if he does peek back short.
I feel like I'm having deja vu, except Cruden's not in B side.
Yep. And here we go.
Nice flash,
Oh,
but it doesn't quite
This is
hit
the
him.
shot.
44 HP, he needs one headshot.
Thought
12
he might have
HP.
dropped down.
Yeah, and Infrequent's going to pull back from that. One man's
Yeah,
pushing
he's
short
got
now.
bombed down on
and
long.
Cruden
He's got
knows.
to push him.
Not going to get Liaz there. It's a shame. 14-5 now to Alpha Sydney. He's dominating the half. The first half and the second, to be honest. Let's have a look at the rounds.
Alpha
First half
Sydney
was
looking to take this best of 5. They will then be 2. Prowess will still have their 1, which is from the upper bracket. So that means the next map after this will possibly be do or die for Prowess.
As we see Terrorists now pushing up short. Cruden tries to go for the mid pick. They should know now. Frequent gets a tag. No tag, actually. Wally's down low, though. Looks like it's going to be a short take here from the Terrorist side. Pili to enter. No one's on A side.
This could be a good read. These players are down long. But the
And
problem
yeah,
is-
they're going to get the site completely. Liaz trying to get a dig at long range. Wally gets a nice frag there, and Frequent wants to follow it up though, and he can't quite hit the shot. We have a 3-man stack on short. Looks like it is a short plant on the A site as Wally peeks at the right time but can't quite get it. He's flashed out. Frequent, nice shots coming out there. Holding this angle well, and he tags Ian as well. God, the shots coming out from that man are just brutal.
And Prowess take their first round in this half.
29-11. He's over like 10 frags above anyone else on the server. Chuch is the closest behind him at 19. Like, he is a beast.
19-10 as well, you should add.
Yeah.
Infrequent has 1 more death and 10 more kills.
God damn it. This is just stupid. And I mean that, and like, this guy, they should rename him Inhuman. That stuff.
The nade and the flash through mid. Ian, looking like he's going to go for a peek out long. Is he going to find the player in pit?
What I'm loving from Alpha Sydney is how they always set each other up. They're always watching each other's angles. They're always doing
Decibel
that
first
sort
to
of
push
stuff.
out, gets caught out by Liaz. Ian spots Infrequent. Killy gets Liaz. Alon has been opened up for T-side.
Got there, Kyoto, but he doesn't know there's a second man
Wally
there.
on short, making sure that site is clear.
Ian peaks CT and gets
Ian.
taken out.
Getting caught just after the boost there. Sonic pushes round the smoke. Uses the Molotov on the angle then to try and see a bit of what's going on. Should know that there's at least 2 of them. Yep. Well played by Prowess there.
I wanted to see maybe a Kukli shot, but Sonic didn't want to jump.
Nah. Would have given his position away too early.
Yeah,
And in a 1v1, that's alright, but in a 2v1, you're going to get traded if you do get that one pick. So we will see a save coming in from Alpha Sydney here. A good time for Prowess to get another round.
Frequent going for that lower pick with the dig. Is he going to land it onto Pilly, who does peek? And he does. He hits that headshot. Well played from him. Wallaby up peaks and he pulls back, realizing it's a very, very bad idea. Ian top mid with the AWP takes that one frag. I don't think that's going to get re-peaked. But as I say it, yeah, it's holding from stairs. One man in mid. That is Kyoto. Counter-terrorists with a good setup for this situation, but they got no one at long as the terrorists do push it. There's Decibel and Ian. Ian's got an AWP, so he's going to be able to sit in pit and get a nice view over sight. We got one man near there. This Chuch is just sitting on Gandalf. Sonic goes down in CT. Chuch still in. It's going to get peeked by Decibel. Liaz can't land the frag either. Wallaby are. Nice crossfires there from Prowess. Just covering each other's back. Checking all the eco corners. And it's Kyoto in a 1v4. I don't think he's going to be able to do this at all. He's going for the save on the B side. Like, obviously, realizing that it's better off saving that gun for the next round. If Alpha Sydney can take it to match point, they're going to get the, like, easily get the game. I don't see Prowess coming back from a match point. Prowess either need to take it all out now to 14-14 or 15-14. Otherwise, I think
they
we'll
need
see
to
an
win as
Alpha
many as
Sydney
they
OP.
can at this point, because playing back on match point, you have no room for error. This way, they kind of can get close to that 14 and then lose one, say at 13, and still be able to take it to overtime a lot easier than trying to do that now.
Well, the other thing is Alpha Sydney at match point, all they need to do is have one of their guys go off, which they do a lot.
Yep.
One guy needs to get a 4K.
Takes out Ian at mid. Wally
Yeah,
BR,
nice
nade
boost.
down there. Isn't going to find anyone though.
He gets taken out, but Pilly with the refrag goes down to Liaz. Wallaby R and Cruden, it's all up to them. Cruden spots out and Frequent, he goes down. Nice shot there from Cruden. We are going to see Wally head towards long, grab the bomb. Liaz is in pit. Counter-terrorist with all the advantage at the moment. Wally has to land this frag onto the man in pit. As Cruden gives away his position, pushing through the smoke and gets taken out there. Wally spots a man out in mid, but gets spotted himself. And yeah, Sonic's going to run away. One man pushing short. Liaz just holding the angle.
Wally though, gonna go mid.
Not going to be spotted by anyone, but there is Sonic on site.
He should have heard that drop. And he's going to come in and
Oh,
he finds
shot
him.
there from Wally. The counter-terrorist quickly
Line will go
rotating.
down.
Gonna go for the frag.
Is pretty much outside the doors and tunnels.
Diaz going for the peak now. And yeah, he's going to get taken out here.
Yeah.
Match point.
Standard retake. Wait for the actual plant and then go for the execute. A little bit of team damage coming out there. Walking on each other, helping each other, shooting each other.
Having some fun there, Alpha Sydney.
Having a bit of fun.
Will we see him? Yeah, Infrequent does get that AWP. Probably going to go for that mid pick. Pilly's there to answer back. So is Wally, actually. I think Wally's going to be the man in mid. Will we see Infrequent get this frag? Oh, Wally with a crazy shot onto Church. Whoa! I thought that hit! That had to be like a centimeter away from his head. As Sonic stops the B rush, but Pilly answers with the AWP shot. We're going to see Bomb rotate towards B now. Pilly's got control of the site from tunnel. One man close mid though. That is Infrequent. What can he do with this M4? He gets one, but he can't get the second.
Pilly now has the B site for his team and the bomb will come through, but he ekes out a bit and he does find Kyoto. Great round for Prowess here.
Cruden gets a shot as well. That was a good round for Prowess. Bringing it back from what was a 4v3, I do believe. Infrequent swapping out for the M4 and going for that mid push. A bit too early when the terrorists were rotating out. He got caught out, didn't manage to get a single frag. It was a nice attempt from him, but didn't quite make it. And he did tag him there. Good shot there from Pilly. And Ian, he plays aggressive short, takes out Infrequent. There's only one man on the A site now. That is Liaz. Two men, actually. And they're both at long. We should see a rotate from the B play soon, but it is an eco, so I don't expect much here.
Pilly spotted one.
Pilly's just, yeah. He knows.
Smokes it off. He's going to wait for the push now.
Yeah, Liaz and that,
CTs.
they want that AWP.
They want that AWP. They're going to wait for some backup though. Pilly finds one behind the door. Can't get the one that's pushing him at cars.
And they get it. That's what they want. That's all they wanted.
Church now. All three CTs in T with the AWP. Church puts it to use, takes down Ian. Can't keep it though because Pruden doesn't want him to have it, and Jezebel puts Kyoto down. Really nice round from Prowess here. Honestly, they are in good form here if they can keep this up to take this to OT. I'd like to see them do it.
Look at the
They are going to have Alpha Sydney.
They're going to be
Yeah, they are going to have Alpha Sydney on an eco.
Yeah. So Prowess, they are, as you said, in a great point to take this. Wally doesn't spot anyone trying to jump across mid there.
I really hope we do see overtime.
Freaking gets the frag on the guy lower again. Oh, and tags Pruden top mid. Can't answer up with the frag though.
They're respond to it.
We have Liaz with the dig
Takes
as
a
well.
little bit of damage though.
Pilly picking mid. See if Sonic goes for this peak. Nice flash there, but CP Man can spot him out. He's going to tag Sonic down low. Takes him out with the Glock. Nade comes in. Misses him. One man in lower. He gets out free, but Chuchu's in lower. Pilly gets that frag. Is he going to want him in as well? Pilly going insane here. One man left. That's Liaz on the A side with a deagle. Let's see what he can do. I don't know if he'll be able to deagle with this situation. Terrorists pushing B site now. They know it's going to be clear. Liaz is on the A site. Can't quite hit the frag. He just needs to tag him. If he hit him through the door, he would have killed him there.
I think Liaz's best option here would be to collect a gun and to save. Saving the Deeg with no armor isn't going to be as good as if he could pick something up off the ground. Anything. Go find something, Liaz. Even that frag is coming towards you mid. But you're going to get blinded out and get pushed into lowers. They're rushing you. And Cruden does find him.
Cruden low on HP. You just need to hit the chest and he would have gotten that kill. will we see infrequent?
Alpha
here?
Sydney now
Yes,
with
we
their
will.
rifle buy. AWP is on infrequent.
They're going to boost him short. I think yes they are. So infrequent
I
can
think
get a quick
this
boost to
is
short.
going to beat Medley.
Yeah, this could be game point for Alpha Sydney. We're going to see a boost here from infrequent, which I always love.
But he is playing passively, and it's not going to find anyone out.
Cruden
Cruden's the
though.
only one in mid.
Yeah,
The
look,
rest are trying
he's
to
shaking
push
his
long
head.
from the looks of it. But here we go. Ian now. Looks like he might be coming for a short push.
The burp. Wally at long, trying to get the shot onto infrequent, who is on the A side. Frequent not peeking that angle, and he does now. And Wally gets the shot onto him. That was a nice shot there. Don't know how he saw the man.
Using the back of pit.
Good on the other side of smoke. Yep, flashed out. Almost gets a frag. Gets a tiny bit of damage. Ian gets the frag there onto... I can't see it because there is writing in the way.
Church. Nice shot on the Gilly. Bomb will go down. I think it will be a long plan if they can get away with it.
Bit of lag here on Ian's side. Server side, I mean. And we got 3 counter-terrorists towards CT now. They're gonna go for the save. There's no point going for this.
Yeah,
They're on match point.
They've collected themselves, you know, what they could find. Not much.
At this point, we should see Alpha Sydney in these sorts of situations save every round continuously. Because they're on match point, the more rifle rounds they can get, the better. The better chance they have. If they have to eco, it gives Prowess another round towards getting that overtime, which is obviously what they want. Doesplay throws a nade there and almost gets caught out by Chuch. Sonic with 2 frags.
Putting some money in his pocket there.
He's able to drop to Liaz, and we're going to see a full buy here again from Alpha Sydney. So they're going to get another rifle round going into this match point. We see infrequent, and frequent doesn't have an AWP.
And we see a very aggressive short push coming in here. Pilly already almost on site. Infrequent, going to be the one to try and stop him. Does find Pilly through the Molotov. Coyote's there to back him up now, takes down Cruz. Also takes out Ian. Molotov stopping the T's from pushing through. This is not looking good for Prowess, but as I say that, Wally finds himself a shot on Chuch. Could this be a 5k? And 13-15 for Prowess. Sonic's gonna be their one that needs to stop Wally. And he does. Alpha Sydney take the second map. They are now 2-1. So Prowess need to win the next map, otherwise Alpha Sydney win and take this tournament and first place.
I was really hoping to see Prowess take that to overtime. It would have been nice.
That would have been really nice. Now, so far, what I said I would like to see happen has happened. Alpha Sydney have won the first 2 maps. I would really like now to see Prowess on Cache win this either by a lot or still I'd like overtime, because that would be nice. And I'd like to go to Cobble, because 2-2 and then playing it out on Cobble for, you know, the first place. I think that's when we're going to see sort of the best of both teams. I don't think we've seen the best of Prowess yet. This isn't the Prowess we saw during the tournament.
Definitely not, no. We saw Prowess a lot more on point, but again, Alpha Sydney is a much higher tier team than most of the teams in this tournament. They are a Div 2 as well as Prowess, so...
They are. Alright, well, while we do wait for the players to join the server, we will throw some music on, and we will be back shortly.
Alright, speak to you guys in a bit. Shall try and change it down to 1.5. Fix that buffering issue. So the stream
Yeah, let's do that now.
Yeah, the stream may go offline for a second.
Yeah, the stream will go offline for a minute, but we will be right back.
Alright.